Hello everybody, today I will be playing Grow Home, a Ubisoft game, obviously, not obviously, but I don't know, but yeah, today we'll be playing Grow Home. Now, Grow Home is I got it a while ago and I've played it to lunch. I've played a lot of the game. I've gotten every single achievement. I've played the game for 63 hours, this will probably add a few more, and I've played the game a butt ton, and I wanted to make a series. I didn't have a YouTube channel before and a good way of recording anything, so I just thought this would be the best time to do it. So here we are. Just get right into it. I want to be quiet for this section, or not really. Mission start. Star Plant Expedition. Day 937. I will be narrating these parts. Life-sustaining ecosystem discovered. Scanning for Star Plant. Star Plant located. Activating Botanical Utility Droid. Or BUD. Deploying exploration tools. Launching BUD. Objectives. Explore ecosystem. Grow star plants to 2,000 meters. Harvest seeds for a return to Earth. Have fun. Ooh, internal power low. What's that? A BUD compatible fuel source. Collect crystals to upgrade. I can jump now. Mobility increased. 5 more crystals to increase power. Alright. Ooh, what's this? So a few things I want to suggest for this game. I suggest mouse and keyboard. Activate additional telerotors to travel to Wi-Fi. Okay, so telerotors. So I know some people will suggest controllers, but I've seen the gameplay and they are mega crippled. Like, okay, so you climb with the mouse buttons. So left mouse is the left hand and right mouse is the right hand, and obviously, yeah. And you grab and press W and grab and let go with the left hand. Grab, and it's pretty simple. Once you get used to it, it's pretty easy. Looks like there's another crystal. But I know some people do suggest controller. But when they do try it out on controller, I see that their movement's a lot slower than on PC because they can't do movements as fast, and it's a lot harder to look up, grab, look up again, push themselves up, grab, let go. It takes a lot longer because, or a lot jankier, but it's a lot easier because once you get used to it on mouse and keyboard, you can pretty easily replicate it because you can go a lot faster. So. Crumbs. This place is remarkable. Examine the wildlife carefully and grow that star plant. Lots of little crystals. There are 100 crystals in this game, and I have collected every single one multiple times. But, yeah. What a, feathery, potentially floaty flower form. Let's grab it. Okay. Deploy and stow with F. Oop. And yes, it does work. It's a little parachute. 3 crystals. I do know all the crystals' locations, generally, but yeah. Beep beep. Oh, look at that little sheep. Come here, boy. Free. Yeah, these guys are funny. Yeah, I'm pretty sure they eat these things. Yep. I'm gonna turn up my sound. Right. Wait, no! go. Let's climb up here. So, I will definitely go out to get most of the crystals, and I probably will get most of them, if not all of them, because I am if you don't know, I am a bit of a completionist. Most of the time. If it's a game that I just like to play because it's fun to play, but it's not really one of those games where I like to complete it because it will take like hundreds and thousands of hours, I won't do it. Oh, look at this. Yeah. There we go. And the ball goes rolling down. I like the animation in this game because they're all procedural, and that's new for a lot of games. Got it. Because a lot of the games, they use the normal procedural, or not procedural, but normal animation systems. A handy point-to-point teleporter. Yep, definitely is. I have used them. Oh, look at this little guy. He's trapped. Yeah. Okay, let's do one at a time. These are very heavy rocks, trust me. I'm not just going as slow as physically possible. They are extremely heavy. For some reason, the small ones are the heaviest. Maybe it's because I'm only using one hand. So, yeah, and also, I'm going to be doing something that I'll explain before I do it, but essentially, I'm going to explain it now. So, essentially, what you can do is, obviously, the telerotors let you, I'm pretty sure you should know if they're called telerotors, but they let you teleport in between them. But what they can also do is they can let you teleport, or not teleport, but they can let you scan items and objects with the, telerotor, giving you information and text about them, or giving you a passage to talk about, I guess. Right, get out there. Yeah, go. Okay, he's home free. So he's a little, dazed and wants to talk to me. Or, I don't know, stare at me vividly. So yeah, first one I'm gonna get seems very unassuming, but it's pretty much everywhere. Grass. Yeah, you can just pick up grass off the ground and then throw it in there. Scanned items are registered in the databank. Check the mission port screen for details. Okay. Grass. This simple, narrowed leaf life form is common to many worlds. Fast-growing and hardy, these lovely verdant clumps of biomass will thrive anywhere where there's water, soil, and sunshine. I rather like grass. You can't really have a picnic without it, can you? I mean, definitely. I need this, and this. I'm gonna see this way. Alright, these videos are probably gonna be decently long because it's pretty easy to just record this for a while. Get down. Like, get in the ground again. There we go. Let's get you. I wonder where that other sheep went. The one that we freed. Oh, there it is. Oh, there it is. I don't know where it went. It was over here. Are you trying to get in the rocks again, buddy? Oh yeah, also. Yeah, that exists. No. Just kind of formed into myself again. I just, like, rolled up inside of myself. Like, did a flip in midair. But, like, within 3 seconds. It was essentially gravity defying. I really do like Bud because like he is a robot, but he doesn't really seem very mechanical. He's extremely not easy, but like he's extremely movable and very, let's just say, elastic. I mean, he moves all over the place. I mean, he does have floating limbs because they're not really connected physically. They're connected like magnetically, maybe? I don't really know. It's never explained. I'll read this stuff, by the way, after I put everything in there. And no, if you are wondering, rocks do not get put in there. That's why I'm not putting them in there. Get, oh my gosh. Free! There we go. It's a bit hard to move this thing. It's so big. Right. Come on. Okay, I think that's good. There we go. Alright, there we go. And then next is the sheep. Come on. This thing is not very mobile, to say the least. Let's get his food's worth. Hey, buddy. Follow me. Don't ram into a rock, please. I think he wants to get food. No, I think he's running from me. I don't know which one likes me. Because I know that guy's gonna be hard to control. He's just gonna try to run away. So which one's gonna run away and which one's gonna follow me? Okay, you're the man. Very, comfortable position. Get over here. Do you need, like, food? Come on, get in there. But first, what is wrong with me? Okay. Now I'm stuck in here. Alright, there we go. No, you're still in the grass. Alright, there we go. Let's read. Alright, jerkweed. This somewhat repugnant spiny weed has a usually bloated root structure and a rather distinctive odor. My word, I can smell it through the telerotor. One of the few vegetables I've never met and that I really don't get on with. Fractus. This sturdy, water-retaining Cornelia is very well adapted to a harsh desert environment or the kitchen windowsill of a shared flat. Much like its cousins, the cactoid, the Fractus has evolved to withstand long droughts and in the searing heat of direct sunlight. You coming along and tearing chunks off of it hardly seems fair now I think about it. Oh well, that's science for you. Yeah. Oh yeah, I also forgot this one. Cactoid. The cactoid is a compact sphere of fibrous vegetable matter. It's really heavy. Heavy. I'm amazed you got it to the telerotor. Well done, bud. You're significantly stronger than your factory specifications indicate. Did you roll it or kind of drag it? I wasn't watching. I dragged it. I'm going to get the I think there's also one that you haven't seen yet, but it's over there. So, yeah. I think my favorite thing about this game is don't eat it. Kinda need it. No, you wanna eat it. You wanna eat it, don't you? Okay, I have food for you. Over here. No, you're going into the wrong one. Do you want food? Because there's food over here. Grab his face. There we go. Bud, you are very strong. You rolled a giant cactoid over here. Just grab it with your... Put your back into it. Okay. There we go. You want to eat this? There, you can have it. Don't follow me. But I think my favorite thing is 1, the charm, 2, the graphics, and 3, just like the actual gameplay structure. You'll see it in a sec when we start using that thing. But for now, you haven't seen much. You've just seen Bud rolling around all janky like, being like, woo, and, you know, jumping around clumsily and picking up sheep and throwing them in telerotors to scan them for important DNA. Grab that. There's this red boy. There's one over there too, on the other side. But essentially I think he's the jerkweed, but like slightly different. All of them are named after like stuff, I'm pretty sure. Or not all of them, but a lot of them are kind of very similar to their real life counterparts. Like the cactus is called the fractus, and the cactoid is just cactus but made into an oid. Maybe it's because it's compact. I'm gonna put this in here for now. Don't eat this. I'm pretty sure they really like these. I guess I don't, but he just likes me a lot. I'm gonna get some more crystals, because I think that would be pretty epic. I think there's a cave over there. I mean, I saw one. Or more just, like, you know, memory. I'm gonna know a lot of things that most people will be completely oblivious about, mostly because I've played this game before. So if you're just like, well, that kind of ruins the fun. I mean, not really, considering replaying this game is a lot of fun in general, considering it's a great game, and I suggest it. And also, what was I gonna say? Oh yeah, the game is not free. So yeah. And that's about it. I'm not just saying that because Jacksepticeye said, well, if you don't know, he has a series on this. Yeah, I suggest you watch it. It's really good. I do like it. I did watch it, and it's very good. I think it was one of the main reasons I actually got the game. Cave. Ooh, spooky. But, yeah. And it's one of the main reasons I got the game, because I thought it was cool, and also, you played it, so I was like, oh, this thing's pretty cool. We got, you should now have increased camera control, and I can zoom it out and zoom it in, so yeah. But, yeah, and the game is not free, it's $15, American-wise, or 15 years if you're Jacksepticeye, but, yeah. But, I do like this game a lot. It does have a decent amount of replayability, considering the fact that the movements, it's so good. I just love this game. It's one of my favorite games I've played and am playing, considering it's so adorable and lighthearted and let's just say different from a lot of other games I've played. A lot of the other games I've played are very intense, to say the least. I'm not saying this game can't and be intense sometimes, but yeah. And I need to get use out of this. There are some crystals in there, which I can get one out, but another one's gonna be kind of impossible to get to. Not actually impossible, but pretty hard to get to. So I can just grab this. By the way, thank you, Meep. Ooh, rocket there. Also, yeah, I have to read the descriptions and blah 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 blah. So, yeah. Alright, that's most of the crystals down here. But let's read. The Gordle. This robust member of the squash family is great in stews and risottos? Risottos. I'm just gonna call it risottos. Risottos? So I'm told. I have no taste buds and less of a clue why life forms make such a fuss about fuel. Wait, no, and less of a clue why life forms make such a fuss about fuel. Honestly, you should hear them try roasting this root vegetable with these herbicous leaves and some sodium chloride. Sounds like gibberish to me. You're not wrong there. Meek. Oh, you're a pretty ruminant mammal, aren't you? Eh, aren't you? And you're a quadruped. Yes, you are. Yes, you are. I'll call you Terrence. It's not really fair to keep pets on the spaceship. Otherwise we'd be taking this one home. But you'd be feeding it. And cleaning up after it, especially the last bit. Snarkgrass. Snarkgrass is a rare derivative of jerkweed and is equally horrible. Seriously, this stuff stinks. If I wasn't committed to scientific discovery, I'd tell you to throw it in the sea. Also, snarkgrass has been known to turn into a monster during a full moon. Sorry, that was a werewolf. Different thing. Alright, I think we want to need to launch that thing down and maybe move those boulders, see if that works. One thing to know in this game, there is a lot of climbing, and also there is a decent amount where you need to jump. So if I'm jumping a lot, then trust me, it's a lot better than constantly climbing over stuff. Can I climb it better? Okay, how about this? Okay, give me a sec. Sorry, I'm turning up and down the sound, not because I want to be annoying, but mostly just because I want to, well, like, hear, but not it being too loud where I can't even hear my own voice, but... Alright. I think 50 is okay. I'm talking about sound, by the way. Alright, I think I could just walk into this. Let's just grab the bottom of it. Oh! Well, that worked. It's a lot easier than I expected. Alright, let's dive in. No, don't get on it. Dang it. Get off of it. Okay, grab it. There we go. It'll be a lot easier to get through those things later in the game. Trust me. Alright, let's get to the top of this star planet and see what the heck is going on with it. Yeah, this thing does make sounds, by the way. If you can hear any, like, background sounds, I'm not sure if you guys can hear it. It's the dryer. Grab the red flower on a star shoot and connect to an energy rock. That'll make sense in around 5 seconds. These things. You should be able to guide shoots towards the energy rock. Let's get a nice handy grip on this. Okay, grab it, bud. Like, better, where it actually looks like you're mounting it. Like a horse. Yeah. Kinda like that. Just don't look like Spider-Man. And, bro. Ooh. There we go! Marvelous! 3 more energy rocks should connect the star planet to that huge floating island overhead. Oh yeah, I forgot to mention, there's a giant island ahead of us, and also one over there. You can even see the crystals. This will be a nightmare to get. Trust me. It's not gonna be too many new life forms until we get to that thing, I'm pretty sure, so, yeah. Hey! Don't fall off, bud. See that leaf right there? That'll be very useful. Extremely soon, to say the least. Extremely elastic. New growth. Interesting. Whee! Yeah, seriously. And grab that. Now, grow. Come on. It grows surprisingly quick. I'm gonna go to the top over here to limit the amount I have to climb. And also, look at that. Also, if you want to get a close-up look of Bud's face, there he is. Hey, don't stop. Hey, stop. Dang it. Something happens sometimes, so when you're climbing down or up something, like one of these things, it will line you across. So if you just hold forward and generally stay lined up with where you're going, you'll pretty much stay exactly the right way. No, it's not like a crutch. It can actually be a little bit annoying sometimes because you need to like jump off sometimes to get off to like leaves and stuff. But yeah. By the way, these things are unruly, and if you just let them go, they'll turn and spiral and do all this annoying stuff. So yeah. There it is. We just need that one now. Also, there's the telerotor over there. And you'll just see the life force sucked out of the rock. It's pretty cool. There's 2 crystals on this island. Oh, yeah. You have enough power for minimal thrust. Engage. Okay, now, guess what I have? A jetpack. It's not gonna come in handy too much right now, but it's gonna come in handy pretty soon. And it's a lot better for air mobility, less than, like, later in the game, it will more just become thrust, and better for, you know, getting to higher places, but right now it's just better for movement, because right now, our movement is very limited. Crystal! We're gonna be going back to this area later. Never mind. Ain't any more crystals as far as I can see. There are definitely some things I will forget about. So, yeah. Well, this one seems suitable. By the way, the ones that come out of the star plant are generally always the same, but the ones that come out of the actually star shoots, those aren't always the same. Those are actually very different a lot of the times. Now, later, when it gets higher and higher, it will become unruly and almost uncontrollable. So it'll make random turns if it's like uncomfortable with going in something other than a star rock, and it's unruly, to say the least. I think once we get up to the top of the island, I'm going to end the video off, because it's already coming in at around, like, 30 minutes? I think it's only like 29 right now. Oh, there it is. Let's get a better look around the island. Right. Okay. Now we're a star planet, or not star planets, but no. Okay, I'll show you what I meant when I meant going down. I'm going to. Oh, okay. Okay. Climb it right near these narrow parts. So I'm looking there, and I'm not really moving off directly. Like, see how I'm looking off there? I would normally be jumping, and I'm kind of staying near the middle. You kind of have to jump off that to stop that, but it's still extremely useful. Well, that was extremely useful. Also, I think later, a little bit later in the game, when you jump off this thing, sometimes it'll launch you, sometimes it won't. Is there any leaves nearby? Oh, there's one right here. Yeah, there it is. That's what it was. So like this, it'll launch you really high. I don't know why it happened. I think it's when it's like a flat surface. It's like a little waterfall. So I think sometimes it just works on walls. I don't know why. And it's not like an upgrade. It just happens. I'll use it here. Hey, no. Okay, let me do it further down. Because it's launching me right into the roof, essentially. Hello! Hey, grab it. I know it's water, bud, but like... By the way, I'm gonna... Eh, like, even there. The geology of this planet is rather remarkable. Warble! Yes, this is a warble. I think. I kind of forget that I have a jetpack. I mean, it doesn't help too much at the beginning, but it's pretty helpful. Like, it's useful for this. Oh, fell. There we go. Grab that. I think I'm gonna go under the island. Because I think there's some stuff. Like crystals, I mean. To be more specific than stuff. Yeah, there's a little exit down here. It's a little bit hard to get out of. Come on. There we go. There we go, and now it's just part of the scenery. Besides you, you're so annoying. There we go. I did need a new leaf. Or, not leaf, but flower. Climb up it correctly. Great, time for the scary part. Hey! So one, you're gonna need to... Okay, that's 1, 2, 3. Okay, I need to start going up. Is that it right there? I know it's over here. There we go. Okay. Sorry if I'm quiet a lot. It's just focus, I guess. No, I don't really want to do that. I want to go up again. Okay, I'll use that as a base point. Eek. It's running out of lift. I mean, there's only literally 2 pedal left. By the way, when it hits 1 pedal, the it doesn't actually help anymore. I think the sun's setting. I wish I could get a good look, but I'm still stuck on weird terrain on a rock. See how the jetpack helps? Yeah, it's definitely a lot louder now. Pretty sure you guys can hear that. If you can't, that's good, but it's surprisingly loud on my end. Sorry, it's just no, I didn't turn it on. It's not me. Alright, time for the very soon end of the episode because I'm not tired. It's not late at night. I just want to get some rest. Fungus! Look at all this beautiful and festering molds. Yes, it was mold. I think I'm gonna end the episode off in maybe like a minute. I just gotta get some things that are pretty easy to get to. Jump on it. Rocket power is now increased. Grab that. Right. Whoa. Oh, there. How about I use this as a bit of a jumping? Ah! I was gonna grab that, but it didn't exactly work. There's another crystal down here that I really don't want to forget. Alright, well, this is gonna be the end of the episode now, guys. So, I hope you guys have a good day, and, bye.